gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Denny Harling.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all need to clap for me, clap for me. The clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to wane. There's still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been alright up till now. There's a light in there that shows me how. 'Cause when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Y'all sing it. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. I've been enough, y'all, lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever hits, and I wanna feel it now. Oh, I need a man who takes a chance on the love that burns hot enough to last. But when the night calls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. Somebody who loves me. Yeah, somebody to hold me in his arms. I need a man who takes a chance on the love that burns hot enough to last. But when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. Oh, when I dance with somebody, I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, when I dance with somebody who loves me. Y'all, don't leave me hanging. Y'all clap for me. Come on. We're here for a celebration of life, celebration of love, and celebration of talent. Come on. Don't you wanna dance? I know you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance with somebody? Hey, don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Hey, hey. With somebody. Y'all gotta get up and dance.
gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Georgia's Got Talent. Tonight, you'll laugh, you'll cheer, and you might even shed a tear as we celebrate incredible local talent, all while supporting the Marie Uran Endowment for Cancer Patient Supportive Care through the Tanner Health Foundation. Now let's meet the brave men enough to keep this show on track. First up, Mr. Patrick Uran. Patrick is a Carrollton native, veteran producer and director with more than 25 years in the performing arts. He's worked alongside Broadway legends, leads Oak Mountain Academy as head of school, and somehow still finds time to run the Real Theater. Let's give a big hand for Patrick. And sharing the stage with him tonight, it's the one and only, the Jay Gill.
Keep your
Jay
seats, keep your
is
seats.
a Georgia native, local favorite, and all-around showman whose career has taken him from the stage to the screen to the airwaves as co-host of the Wake Up Call with Jay and Lisa. When he's not entertaining, he's leading as senior vice president at Carroll EMC. Let's give it up, everyone, for a powerhouse pair of personality and passion. Your hosts for the evening, Patrick Uran and Jay Gill.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. Are you ready to have a great time tonight? All right. What'd you think of Miss Denny Harling? Pretty spectacular. Well, you're going to get to see her again. She's going to come back a couple more times tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to the 4th annual West Georgia's Got Talent competition. You are in for a real treat tonight. We have a variety of talent that has come from all over the West Georgia area, and we're excited to be here because tonight is not just a competition. Tonight is a celebration, and you've already heard it several times. And we're going to share with you a little bit about the format before we get started.
Yeah, you know, and honestly, when they called me to open up the show with that song, and they asked me what I was going to sing, and I said, Whitney. Well,
they
called Denny, so you got lucky tonight, people. All right. So much like America's Got Talent, this show is we're gonna have judges that are going to provide feedback for the contestants tonight. We're gonna have the viewing audience along with the judges and contestants from previous shows who will be selecting winners of the competition. At the end of the live show, 3 winners will be selected, and they're going to receive the following prizes. We're going to have the judges' pick, which is the grand prize, and it's going to be worth $1,000. Yeah, you can clap for that.
You can clap for that.
Yeah. We're going to have the audience pick, which is kind of like a runners-up, and it's going to be worth $500. And this year, we're going to do a contestants pick. It's kind of like a little bonus there, and then you're going to get $250. Voting is going to open at the end of the show, and after the contest, the performers are done, you're going to have one opportunity to vote from your phones, or multiple phones, or from your home, or whatever, your pager from 1987. And, you know, there's a lot of wonderful prizes to be won, and it wouldn't be done without the generosity of sponsors and donors, which many are here in the room tonight.
That is exactly right. So let's give it up for all of the sponsors and donors that you can see behind me on the screen right here. We are blessed because we have over 30 sponsors that have stepped up and donors to help make tonight possible, to help support the cause that we're raising funds for tonight. By a show of hands in the audience, how many of you know someone personally or have been directly impacted by cancer? Let's give yourselves a big round of applause for being here to support that journey. It is a rough road and it is a tough road, but many of us know it well. And so these folks have stepped up to help make this possible. And we're excited to be here to help support everyone who is along that journey, for everyone who is here and on that audience. And what do you think about this runway tonight? It's a unique kind of space, isn't it? So what you're going to get tonight is up close and personal talent. And you're going to get to be a part of the show. We're bringing you into the show so that you're going to get to experience their stories as they perform as well.
So, why don't we talk about the judges tonight?
I think we should introduce the judges.
All right.
Would you like to know these people at the table? Yeah.
I can't do it like Joe Garrett. I was going to do like a Larry Munson voice.
Listen, Joe Garrett's got the best voices ever.
Yeah.
How many of you have heard Joe Garrett's voices before? We might get him to do it in the room tonight.
I think we should.
See if we can call in.
Well, first off, let's introduce our first judge.
Excellent.
Dr. Bradley Larson. He's been a source of strength, compassion, and expertise for countless families across West Georgia. As a board-certified hematologist and oncologist, he is dedicated to his career to providing exceptional cancer care that goes far beyond the walls of his clinic. For more than 2 decades, he has served patients with humility and heart, combining advanced medical knowledge with an unwavering commitment to hope and healing. Beyond his practice, Dr. Larson's patients describe him as a steady, thoughtful, kind physician whose legacy will be measured not only in years of service, but in the lives he has touched, and hope he continues to inspire. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the judges' table, Dr. Bradley Larson.
Miss Allison Grooms is our second judge that we'd like to recognize tonight. She is a dynamic entrepreneur whose creativity extends far beyond the fashion world. Her style and her spirit is at the heart of what is in downtown Carrollton. As the founder and owner of Jules and James Boutique, Allison has built more than a thriving fashion business. She has built a community within the fashion business. What began as a dream to bring fresh, modern style to women of all ages has grown into one of West Georgia's most beloved boutiques, known for its welcoming atmosphere, authentic connection, and empowering messages of confidence and kindness. Under Allison's direction, Jules and James has become far more than a place to shop. It is a place where women feel seen, celebrated, and inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the judges' table, Miss Allison Grooms.
And last but not least, we've already mentioned him once before. He's kind of a big deal if you live in this area. And I don't mean body weight, I'm talking about just the man himself. Joe Garrett was born at a very early age. He's a respected Carrollton native whose life reflects a balance of faith, family, purpose, and service. As the founder of Garrett Investment Advisors, Joe has built a trusted financial firm rooted in integrity, personal relationships, and a sincere desire to help others build lives of stability and meaning. A gifted communicator and lifelong learner, Joe has shared his insights as both an author and a newspaper columnist for the Times-Georgian. His writing blends practical wisdom with heartfelt reflection, offering encouragement and perspective on life, work, and the pursuit of purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the judges' table, Mr. Joe Garrett. Let's give one more applause for all 3 judges.
Nice. All right, it's truly an honor to have all 3 of you guys with us. Thank you for being with us tonight. As a reminder, tonight's competition is a charity event that is put on by one of our local civic organizations.
So no fighting.
It's charitable. If you do it in charity. This annual fundraiser supports Rotary's mission of service above self. It's a competition that we do each and every year. And this year it is in support of, as we said earlier, the Marie Uran Endowment for Cancer Patient Supportive Care that is held within the Tanner Medical Foundation. And here to share just a little bit more about how this endowment came to be, I would love for you to please join me in welcoming to the stage the Executive Director of the Foundation, Ms. Nicole Fannin.
Fantastic. Well, you will observe I am not meant for the stage. I don't have the talents that many in this room do, but I will do anything for Marie and the Uran family and all of the cancer patients who are represented here today. And so since I am not a performer, I did make some notes that I want to share about the founding. The Marie Uran Endowment was created earlier this year in 2025 to provide educational support, community connection, and peer support for cancer patients and their families as they navigate unprecedented journeys that are all very different and unique. For cancer patients and their families, we want to ensure here at Tanner Health and across our community that they have and understand the resources that are available to them at Tanner Health and beyond, and that most importantly, they know that they do not go that journey alone. We are all in it together. There's a community that supports them and is here to back them up every step of the way. In just a short time, the funding from the Marie Uran Endowment has provided food as medicine courses for more than 23 families and their caregivers, helping them to navigate the side effects of chemotherapy, radiation treatment, and other elements of their cancer journey in a healthy and nutritious way. It's also helped to support hundreds of patients through the providing of cancer patient journals so that they can track and maintain their appointments, their medications, write down their thoughts, share their feelings, note questions for the physicians, and it's even helped to literally ease the sting of radiation by providing needed ointments that we give to patients following their radiation treatments because it does burn your skin. So we are incredibly grateful. In not even a year, we've been able to touch hundreds of patients' lives, and I look forward to the lives that will not only be touched in the near term, but for generations to come through the endowment. Inspired by the personal experience, navigating an unexpected diagnosis, all the ups, downs, challenges, and triumphs that have come through their cancer journey, Marie and Patrick have taken very sour lemons and turned them into very sweet lemonade that will support those who come behind them as they try to find their own way in navigating their own personal battle and journey with cancer. Marie, your bravery, your passion, your compassion, and your drive inspire us at the Tanner Health Foundation every single day. And we know that through your endowment, this outstanding quality that exists in you will seek to inspire others for years and years to come. At this time, I'd like to invite a very special guest to come and join me. Is Hillary available? Hillary and friends, the entourage.
Thank you so much. Now, if you haven't ever worked with Marie, we get the honor and privilege of working with this amazing woman every single day. And you're panicking right now, aren't you? Yeah, you see that facial? This is not the Marie Uran we get to know and love. Someone once jokingly said, well, what is your job? Some would say we teach teachers. Some would say we coach and we love. I laughingly said, I'm kind of like Marie's handler. And I think it's really the opposite. Marie handles us. Would you agree, girls? We represent West Central GLRS at West Georgia Reset, and we have the honor and privilege of standing beside Marie Uran every single day, inspiring teachers to not leave the profession, to love those babies, and to earn and understand a little bit more about special education. But what happens along the way is Marie Uran instills in us courage to stand in front of a room of eyes that are scared and terrified, to ask hard questions and to challenge themselves and just really answer those hard spaces to love on those students with disabilities. But all that to say, we would be amiss if we didn't stop and pause, because yesterday was a really special day for us. Birthdays are a little sweeter in our office recently, and yesterday was Marie's birthday. So this time, this part of the talent show, guys, is on y'all. So I hope you brought your best singing voices. We're about to sing Marie happy birthday. Are you ready? Everybody warmed up? Everybody stretched? This is going to be the long one, not the short one. Is that okay? All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marie. Happy birthday to you. Now, as we do as a team, we pick each other's needs, right? We help along the way. So on the way, I hope it's okay, we stopped and picked up one of your new prescriptions. There's a lot of new medicine, guys, with all this journey. So I hope it's okay. It's a little bigger bottle, but this is an entire gallon, guys, of vitamin peanut M&Ms. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know, peanut M&Ms don't last long in our office, so this should last about a day maybe. We'll see. But we hope it helps along the way and, makes you smile a little bit. But we love you more than you'll ever know. Happy birthday, sweet friend.
Wow. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Marie. When they asked me to sing Happy Birthday by myself tonight for all of y'all, I really thought it would be more proper if the whole room did it. So, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. As a reminder, and I don't think they need any reminding, but tonight, at the end of the live show, 3 winners will be selected, and we're going to receive the following prizes. You're going to have the judge's pick, which is $1,000. You're going to have the audience's pick, which is $500, and you're going to have the contestant's pick at $250. Now, here's how it's going to work. At the end of the night, you're going to have an opportunity, after everybody's done, we'll put the numbers up on the screen, and you can do it 2 ways. Number one, you can text the numbers, the 1-650-600-9016 number. For example, if you were doing the first contestant, you would type in the code 186779. The other way that you can vote is by QR code. And the QR code is also up in the screen, which I'm clearly blocking. And on your program tonight, you can scan it off of there if you need to. Y'all probably had that figured out before we even started the show. But voting will open at the end of the show after the last act performs, and you'll only have how many opportunities to vote? One. No cheating, Dr. Williams. All right.
All right, so what I recommend that you do right now is go ahead and take your phone out and scan the QR code. Go ahead and take it and scan the QR code, because you need to be on the Tanner hotspot in order to do this. And you want to go ahead and get set now, so that if you have any technical issues, you have the show to raise one of your hands, and one of the Rotary volunteers will come help you, so that we're not doing this at the very end, because at the very end, you have one dance number to get it fixed. So I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank the performers for their courage. They're at the round tables in the back, y'all. They were here on Tuesday. Let me tell you how badly this stage terrified them. Is that a stretch? You just be proud about it. Is that a stretch? No, it is not a stretch. This is a terrifying space to be if you're not a comfortable performer. Okay? They knocked it out of the park. It was amazing. Let's give them a big round of applause, because it takes courage to be up here and do this if this is not something you're comfortable with. All right, so I want to thank the performers for their courage. I also want to thank you, the audience, for your energy and support, because you know what makes it comfortable for them? You make it comfortable for them. What makes it scary down here is they can see you and you can see them. So if you're on your phone when they're performing, or you're looking down and snoozing and taking a nap when they're performing, what message does it send to them? Not a positive one. Whoever said I don't care was straight up right. That's a little performer back there. She knows. So you being actively engaged with a big smile on your face matters, because they can see your face. So if you're tired and ready to go home because you've had a long day at work and this is the first time you sat down and what you really want to do is go to sleep, you can do that in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. But right now, I want to thank you, because you're going to keep that energy going, and you're going to keep the hands clapping for everybody, right? And you're going to keep that face bright and smiley, right? Let's practice. Everybody give me a big old round of applause. All right. So I want to thank you for that energy and that support. I also want to thank all the volunteers. The Rotary volunteers. We have a lot of Rotary volunteers, and we have a lot of non-Rotary volunteers that are here. Took a lot of people to make this event happen tonight. Months of work. Months and months of people volunteering their time. So I want to give them a nice big round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause as well. To all of the sponsors and donors who made this evening possible, we wouldn't be able to do it without them. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on the first act, Kevin. Let's give him a big round of applause.
I was real shy. My mom and dad would always try to get me to play a solo in church, and I just about refused. So I finally, I think my senior year in high school, I played a song at the church I grew up in. Well, my father, about 10 years ago, was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and of course they caught it very, very early, and I was able to get it removed. And he's 81 years old today, and he acts like he's 51, so he's doing great. I'm going to be performing When a Man Loves a Woman, originally performed by Percy Sledge, but this is an arrangement by Richard Elliott.
My man, Kevin. That was outstanding. How'd that feel?
A lot better than Tuesday night. A lot better than Tuesday. Oh, yeah.
Okay, what made that better than Tuesday?
What do you think?
I thought you knocked it out of the park, man. I thought Tuesday was good too, though. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to take it to the judges, and we're going to ask Mr. Joe Garrett to give us some feedback on this one.
Kevin, you've got soul. Sax soul.
It's sax appeal.
That's
Sax appeal.
Okay. That was excellent.
Don't ask my wife that, but anyway.
Not only that, I mean, you come out swinging with Percy Sledge. What made you choose that song?
Well, to make it short and sweet, September 16th was my wife's 25th anniversary. And I was sitting on the couch, we were watching television, and I was flipping through my phone on Facebook. This is where social media accounts. And I saw the Rotary Club about the contest. And I was not following them at the time, but I am now. So I just, and I had, earlier in the day, I had played that video on my social media page for my wife. And I thought, heck, I'll try and see what happens. And then a couple weeks go by, and I got a message that I was in the contest, so.
Glad you were here.
Yeah. Well, the other song, I was, What Kind of Fool Am I? I decided not to do that, so.
Wise choice.
But like I said, I appreciate this benefit because, like I said, there's a lot of folks out there that don't realize that going behind the scenes, people that have cancer, there's things they have to go through. So those are tough folks. Absolutely.
And I know your dad would be proud of you tonight.
Actually, he does not know I'm here tonight.
We'll have to tell him.
It's supposed to be a surprise. My brother's supposed to be setting this up for them to watch it. So.
Oh, great.
Well, I guess he knows now. And I think your dad's going to be proud of you, and I think they're going to vote. Let's give it up for Kevin. All right, if you're a fan of Kevin and you think Kevin is the man to win tonight, you know the drill. Text 1-866-779. Congratulations, Kevin.
So I was 6 years old, and my grandmother, she's a gospel singer, so she wanted to practice the song with me. So we rehearsed the song, and she was like, wait a minute. Jasmine can sing. Let's enter into a talent show or something. So there was a local talent show at my mall, and my dad entered me in it, and I actually ended up winning the talent show overall. So my first memory was me actually winning the talent show. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, I think I want to join chorus at school. Probably an escape and a release, and also to, make people happy as well. Make people feel joyful, because sometimes it's not necessarily the talent, it's just the message of what you're singing. So I hope it actually does benefit somebody or makes them happy or put a smile on their face. Tonight I'll be singing Listen, performed by Beyonce. To the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. Listen, I'm all alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home, and I've tried to see what's on my mind. You should have known. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you have made of me. I follow the voice you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own. You should have listened. There is something here inside, something I thought had died so long ago. Oh, and I'm screaming out, and my dreams will be heard. How could you won't listen? Listen. And I'm all alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home. And I'm trying to see what's on my mind. And you should have known. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you have made of me. I follow the voice you gave to me. But now I gotta find my own. I don't know where I belong, but I'll be moving on. If you go, if you want, and you should have listened to the song here in my heart, a melody I start, but I will complete. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you have made of me. I followed the voice you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own, my
Woo! Jasmine. I think I've seen you sing before.
Yes.
Yes.
I was here last year. So
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. You did a great job. So, Jasmine Mahomes, can we find you on iTunes?
iTunes? No, not iTunes.
Not yet. All right.
Shame.
Related to Patrick.
Yes.
Related to Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
Go
all right.
Chiefs.
If not, we're gonna make it happen. All right. Judges, can we get some feedback from y'all? There you go.
That was beautiful. You're beautiful. And I have loved you since I first laid eyes on you in the store a couple weeks ago. And I just think that you are absolutely incredible. And I hope you never,
you.
ever stop singing because you have such a gift. So
Amen.
it was
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Slay.
Thank you.
Slay all day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of like a young Patrick Uran. You know, she's got that panache. You know. Hey, Jasmine Mahomes, right there. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
One thing that really inspired me is to just go forward with my dreams because sometimes I struggle with like just being bold and being courageous, and I just wanted to step out my comfort zone. Yes, I really hope it can comfort them by just knowing that it's okay and they're going to get through it, by just believing in God and that knowing that they just have to keep faith. I hope my talent takes me to the Trojan dance team at the high school and just be a professional dancer at the Alvin Ailey School of Dance. The song I'm going to be dancing to is The Prodigal by Josiah Queen, and it's just really about how sometimes you might get lost in the world and sometimes you just have to return back to God and He will lead the way for you.
I've been sick and tired, being sick and tired, searching far and wide for something that feels real. I need something that feels real. And I don't wanna lose my soul, chasing after things that don't lead me straight to you. And I'm lost in a feeling that I ain't from this world. That going back to Eden ain't gonna be easy, but it leads me straight to you. Now I'm running need the money. I don't want the fame. I don't want what I can't take with me in the grave. Oh, and I don't wanna lose my soul chasing after things that don't lead me straight to you. And I'm lost in a feeling that I hate from this world. But going back to Eden ain't gonna be easy, but it leads me straight to you. Now I'm running like the prodigal. I don't wanna lose my soul chasing after things that don't lead me straight to you. And I don't wanna lose my gaze when I meet you face to face. Well done, welcome home. Now I'm running like the prodigal. Oh, I'm lost in a feeling that I hate from this world. And going back to Eden ain't gonna be easy, but it leads me straight to you. Now I'm running like a prodigal, lost in a feeling that I hate from this world. But going back to Eden ain't gonna be easy, but it leads me straight to you. Now I'm running like the prodigal.
Good job. Outstanding, Lily. I think you have a fan club in the house. What y'all think about Lily? Outstanding. Outstanding. All right, we're going to go ahead and take it right over to our judges, and I think Dr. Larson would like to ask you a question.
Hello. Lily, that was so beautiful. You are very bold. I think the Trojans would be very lucky to have you one day. And wow, did you get the crowd going? They loved it. So well done.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked a little bit about on Tuesday night about your dream to be with Alvin Ailey, and you've got something very special. When you dance, you light up clearly the space, and so you keep working hard at that because you've got big dreams ahead of you. Let's give it up one more time for Lily, everyone. If you think Lily is the winner, 1-867-81. One more round of applause for Lily, everyone.
I'm 21 years old and I'm a junior at the University of West Georgia, where I'm studying music composition. I mainly write music, but I guess a mix of both, performing and writing. The teaching music, I want to do something in the future, but as of now, it is performing and writing. My grandfather, I didn't know much about him because at the time I was 6 or 9 years old. He passed from pancreatic cancer, so that's all I know. All I've known that the only thing that cancer has kind of affected me personally. I'll be playing clarinet and piano at the same time, so all at once. And I'm gonna be improvising a piece out of thin air. So it's like it's 3 in 1 basically.
Wow. My goodness, Tyson, Washington. Man, you know what? You can't wear shoes like that if you ain't good. Let's put that, let's be honest. Let's be honest. All right, so did you start piano first or woodwinds first?
I'll be completely honest. I started on both at the same time.
Well, I can't even text and drive. I can imagine playing the clarinet and the piano. That was amazing, though, really. That's a gift, and I love it, man. I really do. Judges, what do you think?
One of my favorite movies, Tyson, is Mary Poppins. And in the beginning of the movie, Dick Van Dyke's character, Bert, I think is his name, plays this. He's playing like 10 instruments at one time. And I don't think I've had as much fun watching somebody do that since Mary Poppins. So how you did that, and what a lot of people, I don't know if you could see, but also through the cracks at the bottom, I also watched his feet. So he was not just playing the clarinet and playing the piano. He had his feet going on the pedals and the piano, and it was quite a performance. Thank you for
great job, Tyler.
Sharing
Tyler
your talent
Washington,
with
give him a
us.
hand, folks. 650-600-9016, 186-782. Give him a hand. Joe, you're talking about his feet going, and it's like when Patrick gets his hair cut. They just pedal. It's the cutest thing, I swear.
Hey, I heard
hey,
that.
Patrick, where you
How's it
been?
going, man?
Where you been? All right.
It's your barber.
Let's talk about this charity recognition here, okay? This annual fundraiser supports Rotary's ongoing mission of service above self by utilizing funds raised from this event to support the Marie Uran Endowment for Cancer Patients Supportive Care held within the Tanner Health Foundation. As we heard earlier, the foundation's primary goal is to fund programs that nurture and uplift cancer patients, especially those with a new diagnosis and their loved ones, new diagnosis, and their loved ones by supporting wraparound services including, but not limited to, educational resources, patient navigation support, exercise and nutrition classes, mediation, peer support, community connection, and mental health, allowing for the care of the whole patient through the Roy Richards Senior Cancer Center at Tanner Health.
That's exactly right. You know, one of the beautiful things about the arts is that it brings about it has the ability to bring about healing to both the performer and the audience. And that kind of healing comes in many forms. One of our judges here tonight understands that better than anyone else, and that is Dr. Bradley Larson. Let's give him a nice big round of applause. Dr. Larson, I have a question for you. How do the arts help you stay grounded, connected, and inspired in such an emotionally demanding field that you operate in?
So, great question. And, the thing that I think art does for me, whether it's a beautiful painting or a great concert, is it just helps remind us that, we need to really be appreciative and grateful for every moment we have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does for me.
That's a great answer.
And I just want to say one more thing. I know you might have another question, but I'm just going to jump in.
Go ahead.
I want to really say thank you from me too, and for all of my patients for all the support tonight, because there are no finer human beings more deserving of our support anywhere. So thank you.
How many years have you been practicing here?
21.
21 years, which means you've touched thousands of patients, I'm sure, within our area. And I know that when Marie and I see you on a fairly regular basis, I can tell you that from our perspective, the medicine that we get from you far extends the ones we get from the pharmacy, because what you offer to us is more than the intellectual advancements that you have. It really is your heart. And so I can almost guarantee you do that with all of your patients. And you bring that into the office with you. And I just want to thank you on behalf of all of your patients for that service, because when you sit down with a patient and you take the time to engage with them and listen to them and talk to them, it sends the message that you see them and that you hear them beyond the diagnosis. And I can tell you from our experience and our journey, that's really important, to know and understand that you're talking to somebody. You're not talking to a diagnosis, but you're talking to a person that happens to have a diagnosis. And you see the person first. So I want to thank you for that. Everyone, let's give it up for Dr. Larson. Also want to give a heartfelt thank you to all of our sponsors and donors who we have up here on the slide, because without them we would not be able to be here tonight, and we would not be able to be here to be raising money. So let's give them a nice big round of applause as well.
So a little bit about Rotary. Anyone heard of Rotary before? Rotary Club? All right. So our club was founded in 1936, Rotary Club of Carrollton. We've been a vibrant force for good in West Georgia. We're a family of approximately 100 community leaders united by friendship, passion, and the Rotary motto of service above self. Each year, our club invests approximately $100,000 into service projects, scholarships, and humanitarian efforts that reflect Rotary's mission of connection and care. From sponsoring Rotary Youth Leadership Awards and Student Interact Clubs to supporting international initiatives and literacy, yeah, there you go, literary literacy, whatever, reading programs, Carrollton Rotarians are turning generosity into impact. Signature events such as the West Georgia Talent Competition and Share the Warmth bring our community together in service. With nearly 9 decades of service, the Rotary Club of Carrollton continues to shine as a model of integrity, leadership, and community spirit. And now it is our great pleasure to welcome to the stage a fellow dedicated Rotarian, servant leader, and passionate advocate for the transformative power of service. Please join me in giving a warm Carrollton welcome to our district governor, Mr. Steve Ivory. He's kind of a big deal.
I'm getting my instructions now.
Does anybody have a clarinet and a piano?
Yeah, that's me. I'm a pure talent. Hey, my name is Steve Ivory. I'm the district governor of Rotary District 6900. Pleasure to be here. I'm here from Peachtree City. I've been with Rotary for 24 years, and I have a bunch of bling on. It just means I've been there for a while. But it's an honor to be here tonight. You know, Rotary is a worldwide community service organization. Patrick's the president. He's doing a great job here. A bunch of dedicated Rotarians are helping put this event on. And this is just like being on a Rotary stage. You can't see anything. So, but anyway, so we're worldwide. We eradicate disease, but polio is one we're most famous for. We do community economic development all over the world. We do several thousand projects every single year. The most famous thing the thing we're most famous for is eradicating polio. We get a lot of support from partners in the world like WHO, UNICEF, Bill Gates Foundation. And, we do a lot of women and children projects and literacy, and our club here locally does a lot of that great stuff. So, we're always looking for great community leaders. That's how we grow, finding great community leaders who have a passionate heart and who want to help serve and lead, in various projects. And that's what we do. So does anybody have any questions at all about this? We do service all over the world, and we just try to help our communities that we're in, here and far away. All right.
And you see the pictures of Steve in the background, right? You notice anything about the color? Pink. Right. So Steve, if you would take just a second and share with them a little bit about your support of women's health and breast cancer and why it is that you've been on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah, so the most famous picture is me with my golden doodle there, right? That's in my I Fight Cancer picture. So again, I was a Piedmont cover model. My wife's a Piedmont healthcare executive, and I know a lot of the Piedmont physicians and things like that, and they asked me to be, along with several physicians and community leaders, to be on the back cover of a magazine. And I do a lot of work with veterans because I'm a Marine Corps officer. I served in the Marines for 10 years, and I do help veterans out quite a bit, and they asked me to, I'm on a lot of panels to help veterans out with just various transitions. So, but yeah, super passionate about fighting cancer. My wife's mom just died of pancreatic cancer pretty recently, but I'm very passionate about the cause. So thank you guys for having me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Let's give him a nice big round of applause. I do want to do just a special shout out to him. This is a man who's dedicated his entire professional career to service, incredibly modest. So I would encourage you to look him up because he has an impressive commitment to community service. And then he also has left his career to dedicate this entire year to being the district governor for Rotary. So he travels around to how many Rotary clubs?
67.
67 Rotary clubs. To spread the message of Rotary, of service, and to really commit his entire career to doing goodwill. And he has recently been awarded a really high honor with a recognition. And the name of that honor is?
You're talking about Arch Clump? I am. Okay. So in Rotary, we're encouraged to give. So all Rotarians are encouraged to give because it helps us out with our projects all over the world. So my wife and I donated $250,000 to Rotary Foundation because I believe in the organization so much. And I get to see the impact all the time, so I believe that passionately about it.
Let's give him a big round of applause. We appreciate what he has done. He was here on Tuesday to speak at our noon club, and then he stayed to speak at the Dawnbreakers Club on Wednesday morning, and then he would have gone off and done other wonderful things, but he changed his schedule to specifically come back here to be with us tonight to support this cause and be a part of it with us. So thank you, Steve, for coming back and being with us tonight, and thank you for your support in all that you do, not just for Rotary and not just for cancer, but just in the name of service in general. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
My first memory of performing like in front of actual people, not just a wall, is at my grandmother's birthday party. I had written her a song and I had sung it for her. She cried, everybody was like, "You did so good," and they kept on singing it like the rest of the night. My horse riding trainer, she had breast cancer. It had really helped me see like how hard it could be for someone to human while going through something like that, because she had to take all these medications, she had to go through all these doctors, all these appointments while she's going to horse shows, supporting other people. It just made me like, wow, that takes a lot of strength, that takes a lot of courage, that takes a lot of resilience. I'm going to be singing a song I wrote called Whatever.
Started thinking maybe we'd come back together. Maybe times would change like the weather. But my blue skies have turned to pouring rain, and I don't think I'll ever be the same without you by my side, there's no doubt. I keep on trying to catch your eye, but the catching is turning to catch and fly. You avoid me, ignore me, and look away once I finally think of something to say. Maybe it's just peer pressure while I'm with somebody else, whatever. Now I finally decided to give it up. And now you found somebody else. It seemed a little too easy. Yeah, she's pretty, but is she anything like me? I miss you when I tell you I want you back. Then I remember why I left and I shut my mouth. But I haven't stopped writing, so at least I got this song. I finally finished our story off and took your power away. But then you toyed with my feelings and rain on my parade. The confetti got soggy and the flowers died, but hey, haters gonna hate, so I'll kill you with kindness and move on with my day. I keep on trying to catch your eye, but the catching is turning to catch and fly. You avoid me, ignore me, and look away once I finally think of something to say. Maybe it's just peer pressure while I'm with somebody else, whatever. Now I finally decided to give it up. I try to paint a picture to help you to see why I regret the reasons I ended you and me, but you tore it all down and strung me along, saying I don't care, just move on. I kept on trying to catch your eye, but the catch and it turned to catch and fly. You still avoid me, ignore me, and look away, even though I don't have anything to say. Maybe it was peer pressure while I'm with somebody else, whatever. Now I'm finally starting to move on.
Woo. All right, Janie. Well done. Now, you're kind of a musical family, right? I think your sister sings too, and you sing. Does your mom and dad sing also? Or you want your mom to come up here and do a number? Or no? Okay. All right. No, we're getting head shakes. No. All right. All right. Well, you did a great job. I have a room at home that's covered in guitars, and we love it because when you get with a guitar and it's just you, there's no backtracks, there's no drums, there's no nothing. You're very vulnerable. Next to acapella, it's just you and the world. So you are kicking butt. So I don't know who he is, but, tell him thank you. And Joe Garrett plays guitar too. But judges, what do you think?
I loved it. I'm 35 and married with 3 kids, but if that song was on the radio, I would know every word. So super catchy. I think you have a really great talent for writing. I loved the chorus. It was super catchy, and I think that you were just so cute, and I loved it. It was great. Thank you.
All right. Great job. Janie, have you ever heard of Jewel? No. Okay, look up Jewel on iTunes. Okay. Life-changing, right? Give her a hand, Janie Savoy.
Being able to perform just as a person, just with my anxiety that I have not super terrible, but I do still have social anxiety, and performing just didn't seem like I was ever going to do it, but now here I am. And as a musician, I would say it means a lot to me because I'm able to think I have the skill to actually have a shot at winning this performance, winning this contest. My great aunt that died of cancer, and my grandma who had breast cancer, but she fought through it, and she's still alive, happy and healthy to this day, which is just so incredible and so inspiring for me. I will be performing Revolutionary Etude by Frédéric Chopin.
Well done, man. Good job. Kieran, what an amazing piece. That cannot be easy to play. How long did it take you to learn that piece?
I've been learning that piece for probably the past year.
Yeah, well, you can tell you've been working hard on that. Let's go ahead and take it to our judges. Let's see what Brad has to say.
Kieran, wow. That was really, really good. I don't know that I was expecting quite so much like feeling and emotion and passion out of that, but I really did. So well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. If you think that Kieran is the one who needs to be our champion tonight, you know what to do. All right? You got to pick up that phone. You got to vote. You got to text. Number 1-867-84. Do not wait.
I keep music inside of me, you know, it's a part of me, and I like to think that it makes up who I am today, and it can help inform me on the people that I used to be around, that I loved. It helps me get through hard times when people are gone or when I can't see people or when they're just somewhere else. My grandmother, she was a wonderful woman. She loved music and cooking and all the arts and all that. She passed, and I remember they had me sing for her funeral, and I was a pallbearer. I will be singing Anymore by Travis Tritt, which, little backstory for that, that is my grandmother's favorite song. It was what she was married to my grandfather with.
I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't keep the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. my tears no longer waiting. My resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. 'Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. My heart can't take the beating, not having you to hold. And the small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says I can't keep pretending that I don't love you anymore. I gotta take this chance or let it pass by. If I expect to get on with my life, I love you so much, ma'am. Give it up for him. That's my grandma. My tears no longer waiting. Oh, my resistance ain't that strong, no. And my mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I can't keep pretending that I don't love you anymore. Anymore. Woo. Carson. What's going on, man? No, stay there. You're good. We're good. We're just going to sit here, just two cool dudes.
Are you sitting down on the job?
You got a bunch of women in the room crying, I ain't going to lie. You did great.
Ladies.
All right, now, serious question. How are you going to come on this runway and sing Travis Tritt not having on a pair of boots?
I was asked that before I even got here for the tech rehearsal. I had people getting mad at me. How are you going to go up there without no boots and no cowboy hat?
There it is.
And my answer is, I am not Travis Tritt.
All right. What size shoe you wear?
Size 12 on a good day.
Get you some boots. Judges.
Carson, I'm a married woman, okay? I felt like you were singing to me. That was so good. I have to say, there's been a lot of talent in the room, and, tomorrow, next week, when I think back to this show tonight, I am definitely going to remember you. So that's
what you want. Great job, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Is it all right if I say a word or two for someone at home?
Absolutely. Keep it under 2.5 seconds. You're good.
I absolutely hate to take the show, but my stepfather was just diagnosed with stage 4 non-alcoholic liver cancer, and he could not be here at the show with us tonight, but I wanted to say a word for him if he's home watching. Mike, we love you so much, and I'm so glad that I get to see you every day, and I wish that I've spent a whole lot more time with you, but I get to do it now, and that's what I'm glad for.
Excellent. All right. Now, if you can just get some of the men to vote for you, I think you got it. All right, Carson Spears. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand.
Ladies, tell your husbands.
So I believe I was 7 years old, and it was in church. And I had been waiting for it because I've watched everybody else get up there and sing specials, and I was like, I want to do that. That sounds like fun. And so I was really nervous, but I ended up getting up there and I did it. And I really couldn't carry a tune at that point, but I still thought it was fun. For me, it's always been to honor God. So, and that's my number one, because I know that I wouldn't have this talent if it weren't for Him. So number one, it's always God. For my grandmother, it was like her favorite thing was to hear me sing. And she battled cancer, and so for her, I could always light up her day if I sang a song in church or just sent her a video of me singing. So I'm going to be singing She Used to Be Mine by Sarah Bareilles from Waitress the Musical. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, used to be mine. Oh, used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is
is lonely. Most of the time, she is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
All right, all right, all right. Miss Emma, fantastic. How'd that feel?
It felt amazing.
It felt amazing. Fantastic. Let's take a walk on down the aisle. And we're going to go to our judges and get a little bit of feedback. We're going to go over here to Mr. Joe. What have you got for us tonight?
Emma, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And you're not just singing the song. You feel the words. And I got to ask you, have you ever done any musical theater?
How'd you know? Just a tad.
Okay, because you need to keep it up, because you really have a gift for that. You just don't sing the song, but the audience, I think, can feel it and see you, and you did a fantastic job.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
If you agree, make some noise. I don't see all the hands together. Excellent. Thank you. Well done. If you want to vote for Emma, you know the drill. 1-866-786. Let's give another round of applause for Emma. That is an absolutely beautiful song. Well done, Emma. So, as we celebrate talent tonight, we're also celebrating the many forms of creativity that we have here within our own community of Carrollton, Georgia. And we are fortunate because we have with us one of those creative forces this evening, and it is Miss Allison Grooms at the judges' table. Let's give a nice round of applause for Allison. As many of you already know, she is one of our local business leaders. We talked about that earlier. She turns vision into connection and fashion into empowerment. What you may not know is that she has styled all of the performers this evening. So the fashions that you've seen up here on the ladies are all from Jules and James. So let's give her a nice big round of applause. In just a minute, we're going to see a little bit more about her fashions, because we're about to have a fashion show on the runway with some fantastic models. So I don't want to give too much up about what that's going to be, because we're about to roll a package on Allison where she's talking about her story and her connection to what tonight's cause is all about. So I don't want to give away too much, but I do have a question for you tonight, Allison. One of the beautiful things about tonight is seeing how personal stories of resilience inspire change and connection. So how has your story, your connection with tonight's cause, shaped your outlook on life and the way you use your platform through Jules and James to lift others?
Yeah, so great question. So tonight has just been absolutely incredible, so inspiring to just, be in the room, sit next to Dr. Larson here and just see, how everyone in the room, put their hand up and said that they have been touched by cancer in some way. And obviously cancer is not something that anyone wants to go through. My dad fought cancer very brutally several years ago and fought very hard for his life twice, and he's still with us. And so that impact on our family has just even changed the way that we love and the way that we give and the way that we serve. And so to be invited to be able to be a small part in something like this tonight, I just couldn't say no. It's a wonderful foundation, and just to hear a little bit more about it has just been really amazing. So very honored to be here tonight.
Well, we appreciate you being a part of it. When we knew that we were going to do the talent show and that this was what the cause was going to be for, and we knew that it was going to be at Tanner, you were one of the first ones that we thought about being a part of it and figuring out how to partner with you and figuring out how to make this version of it happen. You were top of mind for that because you've been influential in the community and you've been very open about your journey, and the mission and philosophy of your business aligns beautifully with everything that we do. And if you've ever been on a journey of any type, it doesn't have to be cancer, but if you've ever been on any type of a life-altering journey that has some type of trauma that's attached to it, you learn many, many lessons along the way. And you've been a beautiful inspiration of sharing what those journeys are to help other people in your business. So we thank you for partnering with us styling all of the contestants, and being willing to share your beautiful story in this package. So let's go ahead and roll the video and learn a little bit more of Allison's
I'm really
story.
excited to be a part of this event because cancer has definitely affected me. It has affected my family. So my father was diagnosed with cancer in 2019, and then it came back in 2020 with a vengeance. And so my father almost lost his life. I think it's given us hope more than anything, and it has taught us to treasure our days. And also, you know, God's plan overall is going to prevail, and his plan, no matter what, we trust him and know that he's good in all things. So that's one reason why I wanted to be a part of this event, just because it is near and dear to my heart. And I mean, this is such a great cause to be able to raise money for. So Jules and James, one of our biggest mottos is generosity, and so we try to give back at every turn in our community, worldwide missions, just individually helping people. That is something that is very near and dear to my heart. And so I'm excited. In tonight's event, we are going to have a fashion show, and the ladies that are going to be walking are either currently battling cancer or they are in remission. Praise the Lord, they have survived and gotten over this. And so I cannot wait for y'all to see these beautiful ladies walk the runway this evening. So my dad has made a full recovery, which you guys know, many of y'all watching, if you are battling cancer, you take it 1 month, 1 year at a time. And so currently he is in remission. He is still pastoring a wonderful church in Ohio. And him and my mom authored this book called Walking Through the Shadows. And it has been so wonderful, all the lives it has touched. It's a short read, so if anybody's interested, and you can read more about them. But this story truly is just one that is so encouraging, whether you are battling a terminal illness or just trying to get through day to day. This is such a reminder of hope and just really how to deal with the journey. So we never thought that this would be part of our story, but we're just grateful for the opportunities to bless others, even though we've walked through such a valley.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time I'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. They will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so everybody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's where I long to be. Oh, the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime.
Good job, ladies. Oh, my goodness. That was fantastic. Good job, ladies. Give them a round of applause again.
Yes.
I guess step down here. Thank you so much to our models. It means so much. We've had a lot of fun. I cut a lot of jokes. Both of my parents are cancer survivors, and my father recently passed, but not from cancer. My mother was a breast cancer survivor, went through some trials at Emory. My mother-in-law is a cancer survivor, went through trials through Emory as well. My father, colon cancer. My father-in-law, advanced prostate cancer. Our fathers have passed, but it means a lot. And, I think we're all on the same page in this room together tonight. We understand the effects, and we love each other for it. So, Danny. Yes. Dang, girl. You are amazing.
Thank you. I try.
All right. First off, I acknowledged our models. The dancers from the dance company were fantastic. Yes. Allison, the fashions for this whole show and bit is amazing. You clearly got a talent that I don't have, and Joe Garrett doesn't have it either. And the Dance Academy West, as I mentioned, I can't wait to see them a little bit later tonight as well. And we're going to keep moving because we're kind of coming toward the end of our night, and we're having a great time. But we do have a time frame. So quick background: you're from.
I'm originally from Detroit.
From Detroit.
Yes.
And you ended up in Georgia because it's so awesome.
Well, my father works for Delta. So that's what moved me down here. He got promoted. He moved our family down here.
Okay, so you didn't have to drive down. That's cool.
No.
All right. So education. You
Yes.
actually came to school out here at some point, right?
I did. It wasn't my first school of choice. I went to Valdosta my first year. And then
Hey, listen, nobody's perfect.
No.
You got to get bitten by a few gnats to come up to go west. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, and I came to West Georgia, got my two of my bachelor's, music education, mass communications, and then I attended later to get my master's degree.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. Super. So you do teach.
Yes, I do. I'm currently the youth course director at the Carrollton Center for the Arts, as well as a private voice instructor for not only at the Art Center, but at Pippin Music Academy.
Okay.
So
David Pippin? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, you clearly got a gift, a talent, and a lot of passion. And last question, real quick. Tell me about your recent New York trip.
Oh, my goodness.
It's kind of a big deal.
This past November, I made my performance debut at Carnegie Hall in New York City.
That's huge.
With the New York Chamber Players under the direction of Giacomo Franchi. It was a very, very amazing experience. I was not expecting at all. And it's funny, the month that I found out I was going to New York was also the month not only I get engaged.
No pressure. Yeah,
But
no pressure.
later on found out my brother and sister's father was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. He unfortunately did not survive. He passed away last year. So the whole New York trip, I thought about a lot of things, but when I got to the stage, I thought about him a lot, even though he was not my biological father, but he was still a father to me because he's known me since I was a baby, and Daryl had always been there for me for a long, long time. And it was just amazing just to have that honor to go to Carnegie Hall and perform for the very first time. And I've been asked to come back, so hopefully we'll know what that is.
That's awesome. Congratulations. And listen, we are blessed to have you in our community, and we love you, and you better stay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ms. Denny Harling.
Thank you, guys.
I've been performing since I was a little kid, so my mom always said that I could sing before I could talk. And yeah, performing is just my life. It's what I love to do. My grandma recently had some sort of cancer scare. I can't remember what it was, but as far as I know, they caught it early enough that they could take care of it. I think some of her friends have recently passed for sickness reasons as well, and so she's worried that it might come back and take her too. So I'm hoping that everything will go well for her. I'm playing a flute piece entitled Jade by the composer Pierre Octave Furode.
How long have you been playing?
Since the 6th grade, so about 8 years.
Okay. All right. Do you play in ensemble and symphonies and groups and things like that? Clearly, yeah. You got skill. That's awesome. Judges.
I thought it was really beautiful. That was what I was going to ask is how long have you been doing this, and are you going to keep doing it? Because you really should. It's really good.
I'm in college for music right now, so I'm studying it in college.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand for Rose. It's beautiful. Great job.
It's actually been 3,172 days since my grandfather was taken from us from cancer. When I was about 12 years old, he bought me my first real guitar, and he said, I'm gonna give you this under one condition. You're gonna learn to play the Wildwood Flower. Right about the time, he's got about a couple of weeks left, and he's sitting in the living room in his chair. He just got drained from the hospital, so he wasn't all there. I picked up my guitar, and I just started finger picking the Wildwood Flower, and he just sat straight up with tears in his eyes, and he says, Wildwood Flower. I'm gonna be performing a song I wrote called The Weather. It's just a little country tune I wrote by a creek bank in the middle of a rainstorm one day. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Awesome. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. I'll be with y'all in just a second. Let me get this situationalized real quick. That didn't sound good, now did it? Now better. Today I saw the devil beat his wife. So good Lord willing the creeks don't rise. It's already been raining on a sunny day. It's kind of muddy, kind of dry. I see a rainbow in the sky. I think about the promise God said he made. So when the devil comes to find you, and you can rest assured he will. You can let the chains of sin and darkness bind you, or you can back up and break away, and then you can begin to build. So I look up and let a raindrop hit my face like a kiss from heaven. It washed away every itty little bitty trace of stress and strain. And God said he'd never send another great flood, but the weather still does what the weather does, and it's your choice whether you get in or out of the rain. So when the devil comes to find you, and you can rest assured he will. You can let the chains of sin and darkness bind you, or you can back up and break away, and then you can begin to build. But Lord, don't take me before I get to right my wrongs. I know it's gonna take some time, but I pray it don't take too long. And God, guide me to that peace I seek to find, so I can leave this world a better place.
devil comes to find you, and you can rest assured he will. You can let the chains of sin and darkness bind you, or you can back up and break away, and then you can begin to build. Or you can back up and break away, and then you can begin to build.
Thank y'all.
All right, Joshua, my friend. I think I'm going to bring my truck and a cooler and come hang out with you on that creek bed, man.
Bring it up.
All right, man. There you go. Let's step up front, man. That's impressive. All right, let's talk to Joe. I think he could probably relate to this song.
I can. What a man. That was powerful. And that's about, there's no way somebody like this, you can write a song. Mm-hmm. You've had to have your licks and the devil coming after you too.
I've definitely done my dancing, and there's a song on my YouTube channel. It's called Backwood Beaches. It's called Dancing with the Devil, and it's about hanging up them dancing shoes. But yeah, it's been a long, hard battle. I'm very proud to be here tonight. The guitar that I'm actually playing on is a Smooth Stone, and it was built here in Carroll County. And this is the first talent show I've ever been a part of, and the first time I've ever been a part of anything in my community, in my hometown and home county. So I just want to thank you guys for this opportunity. I've had a blast.
That's fantastic. Can I ask you, I was just curious, who signed your guitar?
That would be Reverend Horton Heat.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this guitar, believe it or not, this is the second a fundraiser this guitar's been a part of. The first fundraiser it was a part of was for the Alzheimer's charity. It's on my the sticker's on my case. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was this guitar was used in a charity auction, and it raised about $3,000. And it was gifted to a friend of mine who happens to be a retired blind cowboy, actually. And I was in his living room playing my old beat up Yamaha, and he heard that he heard the guitar, and he heard me talking about it, and he heard me playing this song, and he looked at my buddy Tree, and he goes, "Dude, go get the case." And I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. And he starts kind of walking around his cases, and he's counting his cases, and he goes to the case this guitar's in, and he pulls it out of the case, and he walks it over to me, and he's like, "I want you to play this guitar." And he let me take it home. And when he told me where it was from, it just kind of hit me real hard, because yeah, I'm from Carroll County, so it's my sixth string.
That's awesome. Will you promise us something?
What's that?
I want to see you singing around town.
Oh, dude, I'm most definitely
restaurants, you name it, bars, you name it. I hope you will
can
be part of our community.
I'll be there.
You're a great songwriter, so keep writing and don't quit.
Well, I appreciate that.
And you need to share this with others. I want to show up and see you again.
Absolutely, man. You got a lot of good stories in you. Well done, Joshua. If you think Joshua is the man of the hour, you know what to do. 1-866-788-VOTE-JOSHUA.
I am 19 years old. I've been playing piano since I was 4. What inspired me to be here was I wanted to share my talents and show that with hard work and dedication that anybody can do what they want. My great aunt, she was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was 33 years old. She went through 8 different chemotherapies, 11 surgeries all throughout it, and she has just been very supportive of me throughout my life. She's helped me get ready for pageants or dances. She's even helped me get my first job. So she's just always been there for me. I'll be performing State Lines by Nova Amor. It's a lesser known artist and song. So
Woo. Wow, very nice. That's beautiful. Come on down. All right, so you said little known artist, Sovo Amor? Novo Amor, okay. All right, so how did you discover that artist?
Just sometimes when I get home from sports or whatnot, I just like to listen to something peaceful. And so I discover like older, like deep tracks and such.
Good. That's how you expand and get better and find your stuff. So, all right, judges, what do you think?
So, really good. Loved it. Lots of passion. You're really talented. Definitely, the sky's the limit. Keep going. Are you going to pursue a career in music, or is this just for fun?
Mostly just for fun. I like to
Yeah.
spread out a sense of peace for everybody else.
It's awesome.
All right. Thank you, judges. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Autumn Lovern, number 186789. Thank you, Autumn.
My first time performing it was not great. It was freezing cold in Swanee, Georgia. It was like 19 degrees. It was in the middle of January. Playing guitar in the cold it hurts. It's not fun. I like entertaining people. I like seeing people's reactions to me singing and stuff, and it's always pretty cool. And it's always a new interaction and a new conversation at every place. So, performing "All Yourn" by Tyler Childers. Just right here, maybe. How y'all doing? Whatever.
Riding through the road work, oh, the work they've took forever on. The road cones blur like memories of the miles we've shared between. The place you learned to say your prayer, the place I took to pray. Loading in and breaking down my road dog door dreams. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before I knew the half of half I'm sure of now. But though I'd say it ain't the way you'd have gone about it, you followed me and lead me on and never let me down. So I'll love you till my lungs give out, and I ain't lying. Well, I'm all yourn, and you're all mine. Well, there ain't two ways around it. There ain't no trying about it. Well, I'm all yourn, and you're all mine. Thank you. Fried morels and fine hotels and all that in the middle. Well, every bite and curtain drawn I wanna taste with you. The goddess in my days and pen and muse I ain't refusing. The part of me that ain't around I'm always talking to. So I'll love you till my lungs give out, and I ain't lying. Well, I'm all yourn, and you're all mine. Well, there ain't two ways around it. There ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours, and you're all mine. And so I'll love you till my lungs give out, and I ain't lying. I'm all yours, and you're all mine. Well, there ain't two ways around it, there ain't no trying about it. Well, I'm all yours, and you're all mine. Thank you.
All right, my friend Lucas here. All right, Lucas. Fantastic performance, man.
Thank you.
That feel good?
It. Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, we're going to take it over to the judges. All right, Allison, what have we got for Lucas?
Lucas, that was so good. That was so enjoyable just to watch you sing and play. And, you know, it's just obvious when someone's doing something that God created them to do. And that was just all over you from the moment you started playing. So don't stop. It was so good. And not to completely mimic what Joe said to Joshua earlier, but I want to see you around playing. Do you live in Carrollton? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you had to think about it? It's okay. Yeah, I want to see you playing. So whatever, you know, I love live music. This has been so enjoyable tonight, just hearing everyone from the instruments to the playing, the singing. And so if you were somewhere, I would definitely come listen to you play.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. I think Brad would like to say something as well.
I totally agree with all that, but I have two more words for you. Great hair.
Great. I would agree. Fantastic hair. Well done, Lucas.
Patrick, let's keep it going. I'll say one more thing. Try out for American Idol.
There you go.
I did. I have. It didn't go so well. I'm hoping I can try again when I'm 18.
Well, this is what we'll tell you. The one great thing about American Idol is they do a first chance, a second chance, and a third chance. And after tonight, it's time to go back for your second chance. Let's give it up for Lucas, everyone. Lucas has got a great balance going on with talent and skill. Did you enjoy the performance? And hair. He's got great hair. Let's give it up for Lucas. All right, one more time. Let's give it up for Lucas, folks. Keep the energy going. I know we've been here for a minute. And our next judge knows a thing or two about balance. We've already had some comments and some questions for Brad Larson and for Allison Grooms. But our next judge, speaking of balance, he is in the financial world, and it's not just about financial statements, but it's also about the balance in life. He's a man who can crunch numbers by day, and he can craft beautiful words by night, blending logic with creativity in a way that inspires both colleagues and readers alike. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about the one and only Mr. Joe Garrett. All right, Joe, as we talked about, you work in finance, but you choose to write about life, purpose, and perspective, and you do it beautifully, by the way. How has the art of storytelling helped you connect with others in a meaningful way?
Well, before I answer that question, I want to give these guys a big hand for their hair. Okay? Can we do that?
Hey, it takes a long time to get this look.
I just think you guys deserve also recognition as well.
We can't all be silver foxes, Joe.
Exactly. And I don't know. I mean, you asked me a deep question, so of course, as a writer, I had to. I got to get this out on paper. But storytelling is really how we find common ground. And whether I'm writing about family, faith, small town life, I'm usually trying to capture a truth that we've all felt. And that can either be, the joy of a memory, the ache of a loss, humor in everyday moments. But when you share, I think those things honestly, people see themselves in your words. And what surprised me most is how many conversations begin with, oh, that story reminded me of my dad, or I felt the same way when that happened. You know, those moments prove that connection doesn't come from data or credentials. It comes from shared humanity. And storytelling has given me a way to remind people in business and in life that we're all walking each other home.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. So I find you personally inspirational. We have had the opportunity to collaborate in many settings and in many different forms. And your writings really speak to me, not only the columns that you write and the things that you put out on social media and the letters that you write every single month, but you speak from a place of deep-seated truth and vulnerability. And I used to write a long time ago and have recently started writing again. And something about your voice and the way in which you write reveals something that's really compassionate, spiritual. It's a compassionate, spiritual voice that really speaks to me. And the journey that Marie and I have been on for the last couple of years through this cancer journey, where we've learned lots of lessons, figuring out how to articulate the new self, the new journey, and the lessons. Your writing has helped me find my voice again in writing and how to articulate that so that it can help others. I know what my purpose is. It's to lead people on a journey of discovery. It's what I do in education. It's what I do in leadership. It's what I do in the theater. So finding my voice in doing that on this new journey has been rooted in your inspiration. So I thank you so much for what you do. And I know I'm not the only one that finds inspiration in your writing, because everybody I talk to references your writing all the time, and that's part of how we connect, and it's through your voice. So thank you for continuing to give back to the community in so many ways. Thank you.
Okay, we're about to enter our last segment. Our last few contestants are going to come down that aisle and get on it. But real quick, we want to recognize Patrick. He is our president this year for Rotary, for 2025-2026 president. But you also are a co-founder and artistic director and owner of The Real Theater. And The Real Theater is our title sponsor tonight. So he's serving in several capacities. He produces a show, he's president of the club, his company's a title sponsor, and he's going to buy me a car next week. So I'm pumped. I'm really pumped. I hope it's jacked up and has lights underneath.
Listen, I got you, my friend. I got you back.
Right on. So let's give him a round of applause. You can learn more at therealtheater.com. And you can even see pictures back when Patrick
had hair.
And he was beautiful.
Yeah. Looked like Lucas's, actually. Thank you, Carson. Thank you.
All right, ladies
Where's
and
my
gentlemen.
rose?
I think Nana's got it. You got to arm wrestle for it.
Get it for Nana.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Patrick Uran, The Real Theater, a big round of applause for all they do to support the community.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now we're entering our final segment tonight. We have 4 contestants left.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's take it away.
I'm 13 years old and I do dance, I act, I love singing, I love traveling with my family especially, and I've been performing ever since I can remember, really. My grandfather's brother, he's been battling cancer for many years, and my grandfather also lost his other brother to cancer. And my grandmother, she died about a year ago from Parkinson's. And so I've seen how it's very hard seeing someone you love have cancer and go through that through many years, and it's been very hard, but they've all been very strong about it. And I think that's the most important part, that you just stay strong. I will be performing What's Wrong With Me from the musical Mean Girls, written by Jeff Richmond and Nell Benjamin, as performed by Ashley Park.
Tell me what's wrong with me.
my body, face, my hair. Tell me all my many faults. Tell me like you care when we both know you're cool and we both know you're right. I could listen to you like a fool all night. What's wrong with me? How I speak, how I dress. What's wrong with me? You keep me guessing. Mama called me beautiful, don't believe her anymore. Now I'm listening to you. What do I do that for? Please don't ignore me. Tell me who you hate today, and I will fall in line. Hug me while my shoulders tense, and we'll pretend we're fine. Though we both know one day there'll be blood on the floor, but which one will betray the other more? What's wrong with me? Where's my mind? Where does it end? Maybe I need to find a better friend. What's wrong with me? What can I do? What's wrong with me? Could it be you? It's probably me. See that you see what's wrong with me.
Don't run away. Don't run away. We got to go face the judges. Come on, let's get them. That was fantastic. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. So, what grade are you in?
I'm in ninth grade, or not ninth, good lord, eighth.
Great. You were just advanced, you know.
Yeah.
Well, great job. I know middle school can be very tough. I'm still recovering. So, judges.
Evelyn, that was wonderful. Are you in performing arts at school?
I am.
Are you
yes.
at Carrollton?
I'm homeschooled actually, but I take a lot of acting classes.
Cool. So are you in, what's your next thing you're going to be in?
Oh gosh. I have no idea.
Okay, so nothing coming up.
I think I have a couple things coming up, but I think it's just a couple like showcases for my classes.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I can't wait to see what you're going to do. It was wonderful, and just keep pursuing musical theater because you obviously have a gift.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Evelyn Bell, great job. 1-867-91. Evelyn Bell.
My mom had signed me up at the last minute, so I was like, oh. But then when I found out it was about like a cancer awareness, I was like, okay, because I have like, family members. So I was like, it's a good thing. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. My uncle, my grandma's brother, yes, he actually passed away. It really, I don't know, that it like touched me like really like a lot because like I didn't even know he had cancer because he was doing daily life things. So like he was still going to the gym. He was still waking up. He was running, like, mind you, at his age, he was like running. And I was like, oh, I like I said, I had stage fright. So, if I win, it's like, oh, I can actually do this many times. I can keep doing it and see where it takes me. I'm singing The Goodness of God by CeCe Winans.
For your mercy, it never fails me. All my days, I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire and darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life he has been faithful. And all my life he has been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good, yeah. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of
So good. Step on down. All right, well done, Mackenzie. Who wants to take this one?
I will.
Okay.
Wow.
Dr. Larson.
That was crazy. I mean, that was so crazy good. Obviously, you've been singing your whole life. When did you start?
I started when I was 3 years old at church. So that was my
Okay.
first home to singing, really.
All right. Well, if you don't have an agent yet, I know a guy. Let me know.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, stage fright. She talks about stage fright in her package. When we had the rehearsal on Tuesday, today's Thursday. When we had the rehearsal on Tuesday, I asked who her voice teacher was, and her answer was
Myself.
the girls never had a voice lesson.
Wow.
Nope.
Her phrasing, the support, the pitch, the control, the artistry in that is far beyond the age of, how old are you?
14.
Oh my
14.
gosh. Yeah, it's like next level.
I also shared with her that Cindy, who did our hospitality room, by the way, we got to give a big shout out for Cindy, who did the hospitality room, really takes great care of me. She worked really hard at my request because we were going to have CeCe Winans here tonight as a special guest performer to sing that song, because CeCe's performing or touring through Atlanta right now. And we worked really hard, and I was really disappointed that we could not get CeCe to be here, because this song is really special. When Marie was first diagnosed, this is a song she listened to a lot. So when we are having a difficult time, this is a song that we both listen to a lot. So I wanted it to be in the show tonight. And we couldn't get CeCe here. And when I heard that song on Tuesday, what did I tell you?
That you didn't need her because I was here.
There was a reason we couldn't get CeCe, because we didn't need CeCe. We had Mackenzie. Mackenzie's in the house. We have you.
Thank
we have
you.
you. All right, everybody, give Mackenzie a big round of applause, because she is amazing. If Mackenzie is your pick for tonight, you know what to do. Text 186792 for Mackenzie. All right, everybody. That is act number 14. We're now moving on to number 16, roll package.
I've actually had an issue with cancer. Both of my parents passed from cancer, and my favorite artist passed from cancer. I wanted to pay tribute to a musician that I respected and followed over the years, over the decades, Mr. David Sanborn. He recently passed, and this is my, I guess, honoring him, since he so influenced my lifestyle and my career as a musician. This evening I'm going to be performing one of my favorite David Sanborn songs, written for him by Marcus Miller, and it's called Benny.
Frank! My goodness. What's your VO2 max?
My what?
Your VO2 max. How much oxygen you put in your lungs? I'll tell you something. Duke Silver's got nothing on this guy. All right, let's go to the judges real quick. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Judges, what do you think?
Frank, first of all, make sure this is turned off. Frank. Oh, here we are. Well, still not turned on. I'll talk loud. Frank, I love the jacket. You look like a sax player. This was awesome. So, yeah, I loved your playing. It makes me long for Carrollton, Georgia, to have a jazz club, and how much I could sit there all night and listen to you. Yes. So, I hope you can find. Why don't you create one? We need one. I'd be the first one to show up. So excellent. How long have you been playing saxophone? Wow. Where did it start?
Well, it started in junior high, but my professional career started when I joined the Army in '75.
Really?
I retired in '95 and then retired in Atlanta. So I've been working in Atlanta and Florida and Mississippi, places like that.
Did you play during your time in the military?
That's all I've ever done.
All you've done. That's great.
From the very beginning. I've never worked at McDonald's. I never did any of that yard work. As a matter of fact, God won't let me do yard work. I proved it to my wife. Yeah. She didn't believe me until she said, "Go get the lawnmower and do the grass." I took it out. As soon as I took it out, it started raining. I told you, God doesn't want me doing grass.
Well, thank you for serving our country. And thank you for taking up the saxophone years ago. And I'm really going to thank you because I'm waiting on that jazz club. Please start one.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Let's give it up for Frank Valdez. 1-870-57. Great job, Frank.
Ever since I popped out the womb, I've been singing, and it's always been a huge passion of mine. In 3rd grade, I entered my first musical ever, and it was The Little Mermaid, and that's when I kind of clicked, and I was like, ooh, I love performing, and I've just always liked the spotlight and the dancing and the acting and singing and everything. My Mimi was diagnosed with breast cancer a little before I was born, and my best friend's grandma had stomach cancer, I think a year ago, and unfortunately did not make it through. My best friend would call me a lot during that struggle and talk to me about what was going on, and she'd be like, "Can you sing this song again to get my mind off of it?" So I kind of hope that I can take people's minds off of whatever they're going through as well. I will be performing Hello by Adele.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say that I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. And I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. From the other side, I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you're well. Did you ever make it out of that town when nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be out. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it doesn't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be out. Hello from the outside. At least I can say I've tried to tell you I'm sorry breaking your heart, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't tear you apart
All right, everybody. Well done. How'd that feel?
Good.
Yeah, excellent. Should feel good. All right, well done, Lydia. Judges, we're going to take this right over to Brad. What have you got for Lydia?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow.
Do you like those whistle notes at the
Yeah,
end?
yeah, oh, man.
Little Mariah Carey
Yeah,
going on?
I mean, you sound like somebody should already be a star to me.
Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful.
All right. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Give it up for Lydia, everyone. If Lydia is your pick, the number is 187058. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last contestant for the night, the last act for the night. Let's give it up for all of the contestants for tonight, everybody. So, you now know what you have to do. It is time to take out your phones. Those of you that are at home watching from the live stream, it is time to pick up your phone, and it is time to vote. The voting instructions are on the screen behind me. They're also on your television screen at home. They're also in your program. We have one final exhibition act for you, which is going to give you time to vote. And you're going to have about 2.5 minutes to do it. And Jay is going to tell us who they are.
That's right, Patrick. From Casey Emerson's Dance Academy West, and under the direction of Casey and Crystal Robbins, please welcome to the stage the company of Dance Academy West, performing an original piece choreographed to Bette Midler's hit song, Big Noise.
Let's give it up.
This
And I'm out of breath.
Woo! I'm exhausted after that.
Yeah,
All
Pat-
right, let's give another round of applause for Casey Emerson's Dance Academy West. Wow, what a fantastic job. Did you all get your votes in? You all got your votes in? It's a hard pick, isn't it? I mean, a lot of good talent to choose from tonight. So, have you all had a good time? Fantastic. We want to thank you for being here tonight. We also want to thank one more time all of the generous sponsors that we have up here on the screen. Let's give all of our sponsors a big round of applause tonight. Over 30 sponsors have supported this cause for tonight, so we thank you all for that very much. Also, we want to thank the amazing team of talent that have brought the miracle and magic of production alive this evening. So, up on the screen, we have all of these people, and I'm not going to call them all out by name because you'll be here for another 3 hours, that have brought this production alive. And as I said earlier, it's taken months to make this happen. But I do want to call one individual out right now. Her name is Meredith Warner because she is the company manager for the Real Theater. Where's Meredith right now? V, where's your mom? She's probably running. Oh, she's right
she's
out
herding,
there. She's running around.
herding cats.
You've seen her bring microphones and move pianos and lift ceilings, and she built the stage and everything else. So when you see Meredith, please thank her because none of this really would have come together without Meredith. She is the wizard behind the magic tonight. So let's give Meredith a big round of applause. And of course, we would not actually be here tonight celebrating this cause and the journeys that we are all on without Marie Uran. So let's give her a nice big round of applause as well for being willing to take her story and her journey and make it public for all of us to be able to support and continue on and do what it is that we do. So I want to thank you. I know it's not easy, but I want to thank you. Okay, your turn.
Well, one more, and that's the Rotary Club of Carrollton for putting this on. This is year number 4, maybe?
Yep.
And a lot of the Rotarians are over here volunteering and doing a lot of the work, too, and our board of directors are here tonight, and they pay Patrick and I millions of dollars to be here. And honestly, he's already spent his. I've got 2 children with 529s. You want to donate more? Just put it out there.
Yeah, excellent.
Put it out there.
So the last thing we have to do is to award the prizes. And so what we're going to do right now is ask all of our talent to come up on the stage. And they're going to do a beautiful walk down the aisle because what we're waiting for, we're going to get out of your way. That's right. We're going to let you see them one more time and see these fantastic fashions. We also want to thank the amazing talent for being able to come and be a part of this as well. What we're waiting for right now is a slip of paper. Scott Robinson, I'm going to tell you who Scott Robinson is. Scott Robinson is the individual who started this 4 years ago. He was the president of our Rotary Club of Carrollton 4 years ago. And he is the one who thought up this whole concept of West Georgia's Got Talent when he was the president of Rotary Club of Carrollton. And his parents both passed away within a few months of one another during the 2020 COVID crisis. And he was not able to be with them when that happened. And so the medical staff advised him to play music and do arts things with them because that will trigger some memory things, and you can do that through a glass wall. And so he wanted to do a talent show like this to raise money to buy karaoke machines and art supplies. And so I happened to go into his store to purchase supplies for Oak Mountain Academy. 2 hours later, I walked out agreeing to produce the first West Georgia's Got Talent show. I did walk out with my supplies for the school, but I also ended up agreeing to produce that first show. And it was an amazing event that was really special. And it has continued on, and it has continued to be the Rotary Club of Carrollton's signature event. So I do want to acknowledge Scott, who's walking in the back door right now, as being the brainchild of this event, our signature event. And every year, Scott comes back And he is the individual who brings to the stage the piece of paper
and let me just
that has the actual winners on it. Everyone give it up for Scott.
Hey, I just want to add, if you don't win tonight, you can follow him to his car and plead your case and maybe ride home with him. So
yeah. And somewhere coming to the stage is a very large check.
Ooh, look at all that money.
And so we're going to announce the judges' pick, the audience pick, and the contestants' pick. But in order
Did you think our sound guys?
Did I what?
Did you think our sound guys over here?
We're going to thank our sound guys.
I know you did.
And Brian back there, who did all of the PowerPoints. And Red Cube, who did all of the videos. And now we're going to have to go through the whole list. So we love everybody who volunteered and helped. Thank you all.
Sorry to derail y'all.
We're going to invite Marie to come up here and present the prizes tonight. So everyone, let's give Marie a nice big round of applause. Right in the middle, baby. And you get to hold the check. Just don't show it. Just don't reveal it. Okay, we're going to start at the top. Why don't you do the contestants' pick?
Contestants' pick for $500. I'm sorry, contestants' pick is actually supposed to be $250, right?
Yep, contestants'
Well,
pick.
now you got to give them $500.
We'll double it. Because Jay's going to match it, everyone.
Yep. Just follow me to the parking lot. All right, the winner of the contestants' pick for $250 is Lydia Sipes.
Yep, congratulations. The wrong.
Hold, please. You're going to throw in an extra couple $100,000. Go by Dairy Queen. Go anywhere.
What's your Dairy Queen order?
What's my Dairy Queen order?
What's your Dairy Queen order?
Oh, whatever my kids want. They're awful.
Solid Oreo.
They're awful. They'll get like double scoop things with a dip and extra this and that. They need a chili dog, and it's awful.
It's terrible. Oreo Blizzard all the way, though.
Oreo Blizzard? Okay, all right. Adair, what's your favorite Blizzard? You just said that because she said that. Well, your mom's going to have to come pick you up. I'm leaving you here.
Okay.
Just kidding. Don't call DFAX unless it's Friday.
All right.
Can't pick them up till Monday.
Hold tight. Everybody, you ready? All right. So, audience pick, runner-up, Mackenzie Hodges.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Winner, winner.
Lydia, come stand right over here behind me real quick if you would. We had a little typo here on the list. All
Say
right.
Jay Gill.
Contestant's pick is Lucas Smith. Right over here. Congratulations, man. The judges' pick, grand prize, is Lydia Sipes.
Wow. Congratulations. Everyone, what a fantastic night.
Come on.
So much talent.
So,
Great
Lydia
job, guys.
is the grand prize winner of the $1,000. And then we have our first runner-up and our second runner-up. Let's give all of these contestants a nice big round of applause. All right, and these are our winners of the talent competition for the night. We thank you all for participating and being here. And have a wonderful evening, everyone, and congratulations to our winners.